Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cooking, Exploring Food with Smitty. First of all, I have been really resting today. It's been a very quiet day for me. So I decided to get up and make some collard green spring rolls. Yep, that's right, you heard it. Collard green spring rolls. Let me get my stuff together and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so let's get started. So, how I came across this recipe or eating these collard green spring rolls. I came here a long time ago. I believe it was in 2010. My husband's friend owned a restaurant, and we went there one evening, and I saw on the menu collard green spring rolls, and I was like, that's pretty interesting. So I ordered some, and they were so delicious. So what I'm doing is I am making a replica of what they did. It's not the same recipe. So I have my egg roll wraps right here. I have my collard greens. Then it has smoked turkey in it. And yeah, we're going to get started. What I'm going to do is make a sauce to go with this. So when they're cooked, you can dip them in the sauce. So let's move the camera down. Okay, so like this is my first time doing this. Okay, I hope that you can see. So this is my first time doing this. I've always wanted to make some and I just never did. So here we go. So you take your spring roll wraps like so, and you place them on your plate. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll them the way you would roll a burrito. So I'm going to take some of my mixture, which is my collard greens. And you can make these as big as you like or as small as you like. Just put that in there. So you're going to just kind of move it all to the middle. And one thing about greens, they hold a lot of moisture. So what I did is I put them in a plastic bag and I set them out at room temperature. And I cut a hole at the end of my bag, and I let the rest of the juice out of it. So I'm just going to put some water around the edges to help seal it. So I'm going to kind of roll it like this. So then I'm going to fold this edge over like so to get it rolled. And then I'm just going to do it like you would an envelope, I would say. Roll it like so. And there you have a spring roll. So let's do another one. And they're real easy to do. And you can make all kinds of egg rolls. I'm sure you know that already. So let's put this here. Let's put some filling on. These are going to be kind of puffy, like so. And this makes a great appetizer. If you're going to a barbecue or something like that, and you want to take a little something, because they're cooking a lot of the meal, this works perfect. Okay, so let's roll this up, push the back, and pull this over like so. And then let's just roll it. And then what this wet end is going to do is it's going to hold your ingredients in. So let me roll one more so that you can see. And you know what? Egg rolls are fun to roll, to do, and you know, they're good snacks, or sometimes you might even want to have them for dinner. Okay, let's put all of that in the center. Let's get some water going. Especially vegetarian. This is a great vegetarian meal that you can make. And you don't have to put the meat in there. And if you're cooking vegetarian greens, you use a broth that you buy instead of putting meat in to season it. And you'll get the same effects And I believe you can buy these wraps vegan style. So that you, because I think these are made with eggs. So you can buy these vegan style. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this one here. Like so. Go ahead and put my water on. Like so. And then I'm going to put in some, I guess you could make these a little more, I could be a little more fancy with them, but I'm not. Okay, and then let's put this in the center. Just grab it up in the center and roll it. If you know how to roll a burrito, and my husband says I do it, I make everything to a burrito, but if you know how to roll a burrito, these will be easy for you. So, what I'm going to do is finish rolling my egg rolls, and then when I come back, I'm going to be cooking them. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, as you can see, I have my grease getting hot, and I have my spring rolls all rolled up. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cook them all because these will freeze beautifully. So I'm just going to cook probably the amount that I'm going to eat, which is going to be only just for me because I'm sure Steve is at a barbecue, so he's going to be eating out with them. So let's try one. I always put it downsized, that one, so it doesn't spring open. I'm probably only going to do about 4 of them. And then the rest of them I'm just going to freeze. And then whenever I want some more, I'll get some. Which I'll probably be making. I'm going to have crabs tomorrow, so I'm probably going to be making some crab ones to go with these. So I'm just going to let these fry. Hoping that they don't pop open, which they shouldn't because I have them with a full side down. And I crank the heat up a little bit. And you know what? Like I said, this is a good vegetarian snack or meal. You can do it with, you can eat it with your egg rolls with rice or whatever you want to eat them with. But you can cook your greens if you want to cook them yourself, which I cooked these. I just had some left over. And I decided to save them to make these spring rolls. So you can buy them already cooked in a can. Or, as I said, you can cook them yourself. Anytime you cook greens and you have leftover greens, just put them aside, freeze them, or go ahead and make these up and freeze them, and then when you want them, you have them. So these are cooking real nice and golden. That one looks like it's trying to spit out some filling. I'll put that against there. I'm just going to let these brown. And as I said, these are going to go into the freezer. So when I get ready for more. So let's just let those cook. And then what I'm going to do is get my stuff together for my sauce. Put this together. Because I kind of want them to drain before I take a bite. So while they're draining, I can be making my sauce to go with them. And the sauce I'm going to make is like, I don't know if you've ever had duck sauce from the Chinese restaurant. It's kind of like a sweet sauce. So what I'm going to be making mine with is hot sauce. And I'm going to use peach jelly and probably a little bit of soy sauce in it. Just to give it a little bit of kick. Let me put that over there. And as you can see, it doesn't take very long for these to cook at all. If you want to make a snack for your kids, perfect. You can get them a snack. They can get their snack, eat, and get on out. There we go. So what I'm going to do is turn this off. Basically what you're doing is you're kind of wanting your inside filling. Mm, this is a nice big one. Let's put this one on. And let's put this one on. There we go. So here's my collard green spring rolls, and what I'm going to do is go over, we're going to make sauce. Okay, so I fried my spring rolls, and what I'm going to get ready to do is to make my duck sauce. If you've had duck sauce from the restaurant, you know it's a kind of a sweet sauce. It's kind of fruity, but yet and still it's kind of savory. So what I'm going to do is add a little hot sauce, because I like my greens with hot sauce. So just add a little bit of that. And to that, I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce. This is marinade sauce. I can get my soy sauce. So I have my soy sauce there. And I'm going to get a knife so that I can cut one open. Okay. There we go. So let's add our soy sauce, just a little bit. That'll help to, I hope I didn't put too much. That'll help to combat the sweetness. And you just kind of mix it up until it becomes a nice sauce that you like. Like so. Let's taste a little bit. I like. I think I want a little pepper in there, which I know you're not supposed to, but I'm putting a little pepper in it because I like it. Okay, so my sauce is ready for dipping, and then what I'm having this with is earlier today I made some watermelon punch. I'm going to be doing a video on this because I tell you, this is the best stuff you can drink for a hot day. And it's like the longer it sits in the refrigerator, the better it tastes. So what I do is I just make it up in these big jars that I get lemonade from. Like that lemonade came from Chick-fil-A, I believe. So let's take an egg roll over here and let's cut it in half like so. And this is what it's going to look like on the inside. Let's take a bite without the sauce first. Just the way I remembered them. Very, very good. Now, let's take a bite using the sauce for dipping. Delicious. There we go. Now you can see me. I would say this makes a great snack, dinner dinner with something else if you want, or else just the rolls. Those are delicious. And my watermelon punch. Thank you for joining Exploring Food with Smitty. Like, share, and subscribe. And blessings to you.